Please rise. I know that Stacey and Doug are so happy that each and every one of you are here today. And I know that in some way or another, you all play a very special part in their lives. Thank you for being here today for this celebration. And we wanted to begin today's celebration by acknowledging Stacey's mother, Betty, and Doug's mom, Ann. Betty is in Montana right now, and Ann is in New York. But we welcome their loving spirit as a part of this ceremony. Stacey and Doug, what greater thing for two persons than to feel that they are joined together, to strengthen each other in all labor, to rest on each other in all sorrow, to help each other in all need, to share all joy, to be one with each other. Let all of us be involved in this marriage. Let all humanity renew their vows, joining together in love celebration, sensing the grandeur of God, and offering throughout this celebration our praise and worship. Throughout history, men and women have sought to celebrate the great moments in their lives. And in these times, they call upon their family and their friends to share in their joy and their promises. Because of the seriousness and beauty of such moments, they have also felt the need to hold these experiences up before God, the creative power that brings all people together. So, in the beauty of this setting, Stacey and Doug invite you to share in the celebration of their love and their decision to become husband and wife. There have been many beautiful passages written about love and the marriage relationship. Please consider these words from 1 Corinthians, and keep in mind that these words can apply to all the special relationships in all of our lives. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Eternal God, we pause and wonder as we witness the miracle that out of all of your people, Stacey and Doug have been brought together and bound by their love for each other. Such events move us to step back and examine our own vows and commitments so often taken for granted. Thank you for the privilege we have of sharing this sacred moment. Thank you for this marriage in which two people become more than they are out of love for one another. Thank you for love's willingness to forgive, allowing us to leave the past behind and make a new heaven and a new earth our dwelling place. We ask your blessing upon Doug and Stacey, in health and in sickness, in abundance and in want, in life and in death. Abide with them, and they with you. Amen. If I can share a couple of words from my heart with both of you. I'd just like to reflect on two notions. One is of appreciation. I know how much each of you appreciate each other, and that's wonderful. I'd like to suggest that every night, before your heads hit the pillow, that you find one thing to appreciate about each other for that day. I know you can. And the other thing I just wanted to touch on was the importance of forgiveness. You know, it's interesting. I think sometimes some of us view forgiveness as a sign of weakness. I think it's exactly the opposite. I think it's the most caring, loving thing we can do for each other. If you break that word up into two parts, forgiving, it means you're an advocate for giving. It is the most healing thing that we can do for each other, that we can all do for each other. So it's important that you not only forgive each other of the little mistakes you're going to make along the way, it's just as important that you forgive yourselves. So now that you have considered these words of love and commitment, I'm going to ask each of you to affirm your decision by a question of intent to become husband and wife. First, Doug. Are you, Doug, ready to enter this marriage, to accept the responsibilities of a husband, to be loving, faithful, and helpful through all your days together?
Yes, I am.
That's great.
Awesome.
There was no hesitation there. Are you, Stacey, ready to enter this marriage, to accept the responsibilities of a wife, to be loving, faithful, and helpful through all your days together?
Yes, I am.
By these answers, your love for one another is affirmed. As a further indication of your decision to become husband and wife, please repeat after me now the following vows. First, Doug. I, Doug, take you, Stacey, as my wife,
I, Doug, take you, Stacey, as my wife,
to care for you and trust you,
to care for you and trust you,
to cherish you and respect you,
to cherish you and respect you,
to forgive you and be forgiven by you.
to forgive you and be forgiven by you.
I will love you in good times and in bad,
I will love you in good times and in bad,
when we are together and when we are apart.
when we are together and when we are apart.
I promise to be ever faithful today
I promise to be ever faithful today
and for all our tomorrows.
and for all our tomorrows.
Now, Stacey. I, Stacey, take you, Doug, as my husband,
I, Stacey, take you, Doug, as my husband,
to care for you and trust you,
to care for you and trust you,
to cherish you and respect you,
to cherish you and respect you,
to forgive you and be forgiven by you.
to forgive you and be forgiven by you.
I will love you in good times and in bad,
I will love you in good times and in bad,
when we are together and when we are apart.
when we are together and when we are apart.
I promise to be ever faithful today
I promise to be ever faithful today
and for all our
and
tomorrows.
for all our tomorrows.
Wasn't Stacey great?
Yes.
She was.
Very great.
The circle has long been a symbol for marriage. These circles are made of precious metal to represent the precious nature of your relationship. Being one unbroken circle, each ring represents unending love. Doug and Stacey, as often as either of you look upon these rings on each other's fingers, please be reminded of the promises that you make to each other today. And be reminded of the love and support that I know that you are feeling from all your family and friends who are so happy to be here with you today also. Doug, please take Stacey's ring now. And as you place it on her finger, please repeat after me. Stacey, with this ring,
Stacey, with this ring,
I pledge to you my faithful love.
I pledge to you my faithful love.
Stacey, as you place that ring on Doug's finger, please repeat after me now. Doug, with this ring,
Doug, with this ring,
I pledge to you my faithful love.
I pledge to you my faithful
And now a prayer of hope. Ever-present God, may Doug and Stacey find comfort and hope in the relationship here recognized. May they openly give and receive from each other, participating in each other's joys and encouraging one another in moments of doubt and challenges. May their home be a place where people are more important than possessions, and where all who enter can find new hope in their example. Learning to trust themselves, may they not be afraid to trust and welcome the strength of their love through concern for others. Together, as they share life's journey, lead Stacey and Doug to live each day in faith and compassion. Go forth bound together by the love of God. Go forth with the hope and joy and a heart full of dreams, knowing that God is always with you. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have a very important question to ask everyone present. And if you enthusiastically support this notion, I'd like to hear everyone respond by saying, "We will." And I'm going to ask the question right now. Will everyone here do everything in your power to show your love, support, and friendship toward Doug and Stacey, not only today on their wedding day, but throughout their wedded life together?
We will!
By the way, this means financial support too.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
So with a light heart, I congratulate you both and borrow some words from Robert Browning. May you grow old together. The best is yet to be. May your hands always be joined in friendship and your hearts always connected in love. Ladies and gentlemen, it is such my privilege and joy to pronounce as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Lane. And Doug, yeah! I'm going to say, Doug, you may kiss your loving bride. We'll be beating you to the punch. Everyone, please stand. Okay, you can clap again.
Yay!
Take your time.
Here it comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Oh yeah, there we go.